Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We have just loaded in here at the Singapore Grand Prix ISRL Tier 1. We are just about to get started here on the last race of the triple header here at Singapore. You saw Tier 3, you saw Tier 2, now it's time for Tier 1, the absolute best we have to offer here. ISRL Tier 1. We have 19 drivers on the grid, just waiting for everybody to come out and start up their qualifying. We're just starting here for those of you just joining us. I will be joined at some point a little bit later by a co-commentator. Chilmo will be joining in, but for now it's just me as we're waiting for the drivers to start their flying laps. Nobody deciding to go out just yet. I guess they're taking their time with their setups. You know, just getting the last tweaks in before going out and starting their flying laps. So here we are, 19 drivers. I'll run you through the grid as I guess some drivers are about to just go out now. We've got Pubed, Elbiku 1, ISRL Pretzels, ISRL Mushroom, Sweet Crown 19, Josh 2, Sophianne, ISRL Scarlo, ISRL Carter, Gurnman, Muduk, Cotton Eye Joe, ISRL Knight, Itzakush, Jediant, Jamie 1, The Deck, George JT, and Catastrophic rounds out the grid for the moment. Full map up so we can see what's going on. There we go. We've got the Coco. Hey, how's it going, Chilmo?
Good, how about you?
I'm doing pretty good, thank you very much. We're just starting here qualifying. Nobody's done a flying lap just yet. We're just going out on the out laps at the moment. So you came at a perfect time.
Perfect, I'm on my way.
Alrighty, I'll just we'll wait for you to join in. Let me just find who's the leader here at the moment. I think it might be a Ferrari.
Could I actually get an invitation?
Oh yeah, for sure. Give me a moment. Yeah, it should be friends only too, so if you can join. Yeah, it's friends only.
Just join.
Alright, perfect. Just riding on board with Pubed at the moment as he's going around his out lap. He's probably going to be the first one to set a flying lap. It looks like Mushroom's pretty close by as well. Josh 2's joining the session, so we might just have a 20th driver for the race.
Good.
Oh, there you go.
That gives the safety car a better chance to come out in turn one.
Oh yeah, and like this race, especially strategy's going to come into play. I know the soft tires really don't last all that long, maybe like 5 laps at the most. But I mean, if you get a safety car early on, you can kind of eat up the first few laps on the soft tires, keep pushing. Safety car out on lap, 3, 4, whatnot. Then you get a nice little pit stop onto the hards or the mediums, depending on what strategy you're looking to go towards. Well, we're still on board with Pube. He's going to be the first one to set a flying lap. He's on his flying lap at the moment. We'll see what kind of times he can put in. 14.5 minutes to go here in qualifying. We got a few drivers out at the moment. Oh, we lost our co-com for a little bit. Is everything going all right there, Mo?
I'm gonna actually rejoin and make sure that I have it on spectator mode in case it makes me join the race.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. We'll await your rejoining. Ooh, not too great of an exit on that turn for Pube, so that might hinder his lap time a little bit as he's coming around that back straight. This is a very tough turn here to get right. It's really easy to put it into the wall there. But it looks like he did it pretty good, pretty well this time as he's going around this S section up into the tunnels area here. Easy to hit the wall, misjudged that turn there. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job going around this third sector. So we'll see what kind of time he can put in. He's gonna round the last corner now. See, so Pew first one on the board was he set a 1:38.6. That is the time to beat right now. Sets it. Oh, Mushroom sets a 1:38.1. Jediant comes around. He sets a 1:37.7. Let me just put on the tires information here for the stream. Put the fitted tire, so it looks like Jediant set on the medium tire. Sweet Crown 19. Wow, 0.022 away from Jediant, but he's on the hard tires, not the medium tires. So very impressive lap from Sweet Crown as well. But Jediant 001 is our pole sitter at the moment. 137.7 is the time to beat. A little over 12 minutes to go here in this qualifying session. Only 7 drivers have set a lap so far. It looks like we've got a few more that are kind of on their laps at the moment. It's right on board with Pretzels. He's been doing very well. He's on a flying lap at the moment. Looks like it's still valid. So if you see a yellow flag in Sector 2, probably just drivers letting others go by. But he's coming around the last few corners now. What kind of time can Pretzels set on those soft tires? Let's see. What kind of pace will we see? That's good enough for 9th position. Not too great a lap for Pretzel. Maybe made a mistake early on the lap. We'll see if he can maybe pick up the pace a little bit down the line. So we'll jump on to, let's see, who else is on a flying lap? Josh too, as he's coming around in that sector 2 down the back straight, coming up to that very tricky turn. We'll see what kind of time he can do. 9 racers have set a time so far. Jamie won 1:35.6 on those soft tires. Didn't even see that time go through, but he is the time to beat. But that is on those soft tires. That's probably the true pace of Jamie 1. So that gives us an idea of the 1 lap pace that we have to beat so far in this qualifying with 11 minutes to go. So Mo, are you there with us?
Yes, sir. I am here currently in a paddock. I'm trying to see everybody's strategy. I'm trying to see what everyone is on here because I see some people who hasn't even left the garage yet. So.
Oh yeah, let's see. It looks like the deck, Mudduck, Cotton Eye Joe's in the pits and Jedi, but they've already set a lap, so it looks like it's really the deck and Mudduck who haven't come out yet to set a lap. So I wonder what kind of strategies. Are you hearing any insider knowledge on the strategies for this race?
Well, it's important to start on harder compound tires, like starting on mediums or hard would be a lot beneficial for you, just because the soft tires do wear off a lot, especially in this track. My experience, I think they last about maybe 3-5 laps and they're gone.
Oh yeah, even in my experience as well, those soft tires really do not last long. So we'll have to see with Jamie 1 and Josh 2 are number 1 and number 2 right now, but they're on those soft tires, so they're probably gonna have to pit very early on in this race. As much as they are starting from the front if qualifying ended right now.
Yeah, that is true. And also for, it looks like Scarlett Logan has actually retired from the session.
Yep, I wonder what happened there if he just gave up on qualifying, was happy with his lap on the hard tires. He's retiring currently in 10th position, but only 11 racers have set times so far, with just a little under 9 minutes to go.
Let's see, Cotton Eye Joe, it looks like he's on an out lap, so he'll be making another hot lap coming up.
Oh yes, it looks like he's on those hard tires as well, at least from what I can see on my screen here. So we'll see what. Alrighty, we'll see what kind of time he can set on those hard tires. As I'm riding on board with Jordan, who crosses the line, he sets his time on the hard tires as well. Good enough for 12th position. We're right on board now. I'll jump to his Red Bull teammate, ISRL Knight, as he's coming around the 3rd sector. He's on the soft tires, so we'll see what kind of times he can put up once he crosses the line here. Jamie 1's 1:35.6 is the time to beat so far. We'll see if ISRL Knight can beat the time. No, he actually jumps into the pits, maybe going for a bit of a banker lap on those soft tires. So let's see if we can jump on board with somebody else.
Currently on board with Garmin. He's on an out lap. So let's see what he can do. He hasn't set a lap yet, and he is in the Williams right now.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of time he can set on those medium tires once he comes. I've right on board with Carter at the moment as he's coming around the third sector. He's also on the medium tires, so we'll see what kind of time he can put up. Can he maybe crack the top 10 on those medium tires as he's coming around the last corner now? We'll just have to wait and see. And there he goes, crosses the line, and that's actually good enough for second place.
Whoa, second place. That's actually very good.
Yep.
A 1:36.5. That's very fast.
Very, very fast. And he's very close to Jamie 1 there, under a second away. And he was also on those medium tires. So that's very, very nice one-lap pace on the medium tires for Carter. So he's probably, you know, I expect to see some nice things from him in the race if that's what we saw in qualifying. Looks like just about every driver now is looking to go set a lap. We'll jump on board with Gernman now. You mentioned him earlier. He's on the flying lap now, a little early on, coming around that long straightaway. We'll see what kind of time he can put up and how his lap looks as he comes around, going into a bit more of the complex section now of the circuit.
So far, so good.
Yep, so far so good. Avoids the wall there. Very good. So looks like he survived that test at least. See what he does. It looks like we've gotten on board for a little bit as he comes through the S section. Very, very nice lines as he takes there. Oh, and those car parked up there look like a Toro Rosso letting Gernman through. Good etiquette by the... oh, actually it was his Williams teammate.
Looks like Gernman is coming up on Carter over here. I'm not sure if... Yep, Carter lets him by.
Yeah, there we go. Carter lets him by. Lots of good etiquette here with the Tier 1 race. It's coming through the S section now. This is a very technical section. It's easy to mess up, but it looks like he's taking the lines very well, Gernman is. I think this is going to be a pretty good time. He's probably going to be very happy with this lap, I would think, as he's coming around the last corner.
Top 3. I'd say in the top 3, maybe.
Oh yeah, definitely top 3, top 5. There we go, third position on the medium tires. So Gernman jumps into third. Very nice lap from Gernman. And even the deck now is coming around. He sets a time. That's good enough for 11th on those medium tires. So right now, as we stand, Jamie 1 is sitting on provisional pole. Carter up in second place, and Gernman rounds out the top 3. But look at that, it's a Cush on the 5-lap old hard tires, so he's getting a feel for those hard tires as qualifying, it looks like. We'll see, might jump into the pits after this lap, maybe get one more time in, maybe on those medium tires. We'll have to see what he does. As Gernman actually retires, he sets his lap and he decides he's gonna retire from the qualifying session now. I see, it looks like the Red Bull of Flyby Knight's about to come out on his out lap, and Sweet Crown 19 is also going to be out on an out lap on those medium tires. Both drivers currently doing the out laps on the medium tires. We'll see what kind of times they can put up. ISRL Knight, the only driver on the grid who has not set a time yet. We'll see if he can set a time now with about just under 4 minutes to go in qualifying. Looks like that's Josh 2 maybe on a flying lap at the moment in that Red Bull car, coming around the very long straight here. We'll see what kind of time he can put up. Currently in 6th, but we'll see if he can set a quicker time and jump up the rankings. Here we go. So what are you seeing on track, Mo? What are you hearing down in the pit wall?
So right now I'm taking a look. I'm on board with Sweet Crown. He actually hits the wall on an outlap, so he might even have to change a wing. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try a different view to see what's his wing looking like.
Let's see, jump.
But I do want to mention though, so actually the people who are on softs currently, or who qualified on softs, are actually hoping for a safety car, because as we know, the softs actually won't last that long. It'll be like the most 5 laps if you're good at tire management. Otherwise, you do want to qualify, especially with this tier, you do want to qualify on mediums or even hards.
Oh yeah, that's good call. Good call from here and from the pit wall. So it looks like we have Jamie 1 and Sofian at least sitting in the top 5, probably hoping for a safety car early on. Then on those soft tires, currently sitting in the pits too. So doesn't look like they're planning on going out in a lap anytime soon. I'll switch on board with the ISRL Knight now as the only driver who hasn't set a time yet. He's coming around. A little bit of a do or die for him at the moment on those medium tires. We'll see what kind of time he can put up as he's coming through a bit of a technical section here. Down the takes a nice turn there as he's down the back straight. Looks like I'm on the we're riding on board at the moment, it looks like here. There we go.
I'm gonna actually rejoin the section.
Oh, all right.
Lagging a little bit, but I'll be right back. Let's take one.
Alrighty, sounds good. Here we go. Fly by night comes just past the bridge portion, coming around the last few corners. We'll see what kind of time he can put up as he's made a very nice lap as of now. Oh no, I heard a bit of a cuss. He crosses the line. Oh no, no lap. So it looks like looks like he had to invalidate his lap. Heartbreak for Fly By Night as he's got 45 seconds to make it around track, and it looks like this lap is invalidated for him as well, from what I can see. So Heartbreak potentially gonna have to start from the back of the grid for ISRL Night. Let's take a look. Only 30 seconds to go in qualifying from what we can see on the screen. Sweet Crown 19 on those medium tires takes the pole position now from Jamie 1. 1:35.5. Jamie 1 on an out lap. He's got 15 seconds to cross the line and start his flying lap. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to make it. He's coming around that third sector. But 1:35.541 is the time to beat now from Sweet Crown 19, and there we have it. That's the end of qualifying. Oh, and yep, it looks like his lap did count with the lag that we've got going on here. There's at least a little bit more time left in qualifying.
So it looks like we do have some drivers who are in the back and actually are on softs, which is kind of concerning. Looks like Catastrophic, Obiku, and Mud Duck, and looks like even Mushroom is on softs. So hoping, like I said, these guys are probably hoping for a safety car.
Oh yeah, they must be, because you know, especially in the back there, if you're stuck on those soft tires, it might not be advantageous for you to take that early pit stop, unless unless you really trust yourself on those medium tires. Even Jamie 1 as well looks like he's coming around on those soft tires too. So even if he goes faster than Sweet Crown 19, if he doesn't get that safety car, then that could be a costly gamble for him. Oh, and there we have it. We have a few drivers with the checkered flags up now, so it looks like we're coming right up to the end of qualifying. So there's a car off in Sector 3. So we'll see what kind of time Jamie 1 can put as he's coming around the last few corners now. He's coming up to a little bit of traffic. We'll see maybe if that impedes him. Oh, at least a little bit. He had to move around. Fishtailing a little bit. He crosses the line, but that's still good enough for pole position for Jamie 1. A 1:35.2.
And that's of course on softs too, so
Yep, that is on the soft tires. The only one of the top 7 on the soft tires in this qualifying, as it looks like everybody else is finishing up. We're just waiting for Sweet Car 19 to get into the pits. But there you have it. Jamie 1 on pole, Sweet Car 19 in second, and Izakush rounds out the top 3. But most of the drivers on those medium tires.
Isakush definitely stole Pube's spot and took the final podium position.
Oh yeah, it must have been a very nice lap from Izakush. Definitely a driver to watch out for in the race as well. But Pube's a very strong driver as well, so he's probably going to come out and race with a bit of a vengeance, try to take that last podium position away. Maybe even challenge for the win as well here in the Singapore Grand Prix. But there we have it. That's going to do it for qualifying at the very least. We've got the race coming up. Jamie 1, Sweet Car 19, Izakush rounds out the top 3. There you have it. Mostly medium tires for this qualifying. So it looks like the harder compounds are the favorable ones for the race, as we've been discussing here in the commentator's booth as we're just about to load in.
Let's not forget to mention that Knight actually did not get to qualify.
Yes, that is correct. Knight did not get to qualify, unfortunately. I think he invalidated his lap right at the end, right on that last corner. So heartbreak for him, since he didn't have enough time to go for another lap after that one. That was very unfortunate. So he's gonna have to start in the back of the grid. And just a friendly reminder. Just a friendly reminder that we're taking a bit of a break here between qualifying and the race. Let the drivers just kind of wind down, get into race mode a little bit. So that's why we're going to be waiting in the pit lane for at least a little bit. Oh, Sophie Ann hits the X button, so it looks like we're going to load in sooner rather than later, as the timer has started. There we are. Most of the drivers looks like they're about to get ready with the formation lap. Race going to start very shortly after that.
Here we go. Looks like formation lap is on the go right now.
Yep, as Jamie 1 starts the lap. Let's full track map. I'll put the tires for now. There we go. Perfect. So it looks like we've got a bit of a gap from the top 7, at least, to everybody else. Still early on here in this formation lap. But I'm excited for the race. I don't know about you, Mo, but I'm excited. I think Jamie 1 and Sweet Crown, they're probably going to battle it out pretty hard early on.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're definitely going to see a nice battle. Jamie 1 is on those soft tires, but yeah, it's really hard to count out Sweet Crown 19. He's just such a fast driver. He is leading the Drivers' Championship at the moment, I believe.
Sorry, I have to clear my voice, but yeah, it's gonna be an exciting race. I mean, we've seen with Tier 2 and Tier 3 how crazy things can go and how many safety cars can come out. So, yeah, we're in for a ride.
Oh yeah, especially in the first few laps, I think. We'll see. Maybe I'm sure we'll get lots of controversy in this race. Looks like the top 3 have separated a lot from the rest of the grid in this formation lap. There's a nice big gap here that we're following. It's like it's closing up at least a little bit. But there's still a nice little gap from Pretzels down. Pretzels maybe playing a bit of a strategy for everybody else, keeping his tires the warmest. Got 19 drivers on the grid to start the race. So lots of excitement going into the first few turns, I think.
Definitely, and Sweet Crowd, Nitsukushi, Pew, Pretzel, Carter, and even Vernon, they're in a good position in terms of tires. Like I said, Jamie 1 is on soft, so let's see how it plays out as they are coming back into their great spots.
Yep, they're lining back up on the grid. Once all the drivers line up, we'll be waiting the the 5 red lights to go out to start the Grand Prix. There we have it. The last drivers have lined up. There we go. I don't really want the Sweet Crown 19 look. Sorry, Sweet Crown. Just the camera angle isn't there. But there we go. The lights are going out. 4 lights, 5 lights, and they're off. Quick lights. Oh, they're not out for the drivers just yet. There we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and they're off pretty quickly. Looks like ISRL Night got a very nice start from what I could see. And so the drivers are going around turn 1 side by side. Sweet Crown looks like, oh my god, they were 4 wide there. Looks like lots of drivers have gone wide in those first few turns. Bit of turn 1 chaos. It's a push up into second position. Sweet Crown 19 jumps into the lead. Jamie 1 not giving it up. He's on those soft tires, so expect him to be very fast. So we're coming down this on this first lap.
Yes, he is definitely trying to get back up the grid. He lost 2 positions. Now he's in 3rd. But also Carter has also managed to gain some positions.
Oh yeah, Carter up into 8th position now. Just trying to ride on board. See Knight gets all the way up into 14th place already on this first lap after starting from the back of the grid. It looks like, oh, we have a virtual safety car out at the moment. Who is that? Jordan. Oh, he lost lots of front wings, so we're going to have to get the safety car to clean that up. So a bit of a breather here on lap 1. But Sweet Crown 19 takes the lead. It's a Kush in 2nd, and Jamie 1 rounds out the top 3 at the moment. What a race we've had so far. As we're back to racing already. Quick virtual safety car.
Garmin also gained 1 position now. He's 6th.
Oh yeah, he's up in the 6th position, so it's good on Gerdman. He's in a good spot for himself. Carter's diving into the pit, so I guess he had some wing damage actually on that first lap. Unfortunate for him.
That brings Knight to 8th position up as Jordan actually enters the pit.
Yeah, so Knight after 1 lap already up into 11th position on those hard tires. So a very, very strong first lap from ISRL Knight. Elbiku looking to make a move on Mushroom, very close to him as he goes flying down. Looks like he makes that move stick. I saw Scarlo, looks like he was thinking about it, but thinks a little bit better as, oh, Elbiku goes a little wide. That gives Mushroom that he thinks about it, but no. No, looks like Elbiku is able to make the move stick, at least for the moment. Josh too looking to make a move on Jadiant as well here. He's thinking about it. He might make it on that back straight.
Yep, I'm on board with Josh, and he's on the softer compound, so he definitely has the advantage on that, and he could very well be able to pass Jadiant.
Oh yeah, and he thought about throwing it down the inside, but thought better of it. On that, but I see Pewd is actually getting pretty close to Jamie 1 actually. Pewd is on those medium tires, and it looks like he's just a little over half a second away from Jamie 1, who he himself...
Jamie 1 is all over the place. I think those, what is he? He's on top, so I think they're probably not working out very well for him. He seems to be all over the place.
Oh yeah, it looks like he might have missed his chance on those soft tires. They normally don't really last too long on this circuit. They kind of die out pretty quickly. Let me jump quickly to Scarlo as he's making a move on Mushroom as well. Do I see wing damage on Mushroom? Scarlo tried to make a move. Looks like Mushroom might be missing a bit of an end plate there on his wing. Scarlo is thinking about making a move on Mushroom in this battle for 13th position. I see Jediant just made a move on Sophian. He's able to make the move stick. Scarlo goes and makes the move on Mushroom finally.
Even Kyle Joe is getting really close to the pack, so it looks like Jediant, Sophia, Josh 2, and Kyle Joe are in a train right now.
Oh yeah, nice little 4-person battle for seventh place here. As Carter unfortunately has to jump into the pits again. Not really the race that not really the beginning of the race that Carter was expecting to have. But there's still lots of racing to go. It's only lap 3, so anything can happen in this Singapore Grand Prix. It is one that is prone to mistakes, and well, we actually have a virtual safety car out at the moment. Not too sure what happened to cause that, but got a bit of a pause in the race.
Carter, because he did jump in the pit, and then the virtual safety car did come out. So that
yeah, I guess it must have been. There we go, we're back up to racing now, so we'll see if anybody can make a move on the safety car restart.
And DRS is activated.
Yep, Catastrophic makes a move. He's actually got some wing damage, Catastrophic does. But we'll see, is he going to dive into the pits? Looks like he is. Has to get that wing damage fixed. Knocks it into the wall for good measure.
And he gets a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, very unlucky for him there with the penalty. But we'll see. I'm jumping. Sorry.
I was gonna say Josh 2 is really getting close to Sophian. DRS is coming up, and it looks like a move will be coming up here too.
Oh yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. I just jumped to that battle. We see it on screen now. Josh 2 very close to Sophia in there. We'll see if he can make the move. It's the battle of the soft tires. We're on lap 4, so they might start to die out soon, which means which could open up the opportunity for Cotton Eye Joe, who's sticking back for now, but we'll see if he's going to think about making a move maybe in a lap or two once those soft tires start to die out a little bit. But elsewhere on the track in the battle for third, Pubed is getting very close to Jamie 1. Those soft tires are really not working too well for Jamie 1. We'll see if Pubed can make the move.
Knight is getting really close to Sophian. And that Knight, Sophian hits the pit lane, and Knight goes to 10th position, and that's 9th position up from where he started.
Yep, so maybe that's an indicator for Jamie 1 as well, since his fellow soft tire, Sophian, he had to jump into the pits already after only 4 laps on those soft tires. And there you have it. So a bit of contact. Oh no, that's Jamie 1 on his side. Heartbreak for Jamie 1 on those soft tires, as there was some contact going into the turn between him and Pubed, and Jamie 1 takes the worst of it, and he's all the way down into 6th position now. After that incident.
He spins again, hits the wall. And
oh no.
He has to pit. He's definitely getting the pit.
Yeah, he's going to have to pit now. Oh no, and what is that? I just noticed ISRL Knight. It looks like he got in a bit of contact with Jamie 1. Holy moly, what events here at the Singapore Grand Prix. It's only lap 5.
I know, it's crazy. I was just in Tier 2 race, and then I felt like we had a safety car or even a virtual safety car every 2 laps. It's crazy.
Yeah, but this event actually did not create a safety car, surprisingly enough. We won't complain. I'm sure those in the incidents are not happy about it, so we're on board with Catastrophic as he makes a move on Jordan JT. For 15th now, Catastrophic in that Williams car, so he's going to try to battle his way back up on the grid on those fresh medium tires.
Even Scar Logan is gained 9th position up from where he started, so that's good for him too.
Yep, Scarlo having a very good race here. so far. Looks like he's keeping it very clean, up in the 9th position. It looks like he's going to be trying to get a very good finish. But there we have it. Lap 6, Sweet Crowd 19 has a 2-second lead over Itzakush in 2nd place. Pubed, his Sweet Crown's Alfa Romeo teammate, rounds out the top 3. Got little 2-second gaps now starting to build between the top 3, top 5, just about. But all right, on board with the Sofia, and it looks like he wants to make a move on El Biku. He goes, does make the move stick fairly, makes it look fairly easy. Sofian does. He's up in the 12th position now.
And looks like everybody has done. Looks like everyone has done the one pit stop from 12 to all the way to 19, except for Carter has 2 pit stops. And he's in 18 right now, so that's really sad for Carter.
Oh yeah, very sad. And it looks like Josh too might be the only one who has yet to pit. He's still on those soft tires. From at least from what I can see here on the screen. So he might.
He is on soft, and he hasn't even pitted yet.
Yeah, so you might want to jump in fairly soon and get on something that's a little more durable around this track.
As he does come into the pit.
Yeah, there we go. I kind of figured those soft tires really only last about 5 laps. At least in my experience.
Knight is on a good strategy. He's on hards, and it's lap 7, so he can make those laps all the way to halfway through the race, and he could probably jump on mediums to finish off the race. So that's probably a good strategy for him.
Oh yeah, very good one stop for ISRL Knight's strategy. If he can pull it off, that'll get him some really nice points, I would think. Absolutely. I'm riding on board with Jamie 1. It looks like he's trying to make a move, get back up the grid, and get back into a fighting chance for the podium at the very least.
I mean, it's lap 7, and everyone has absolutely gone off the softs. So that just proves that the softs are not, definitely not the tires for this track.
Oh yeah, and Jamie 1 actually makes the move on Jordan to jump up in the 16th. But actually, here we go. Looks like Pube now is starting to get close to Itzakush. So we're going to see a nice little battle, I think, here for 2nd place coming up in the next lap, I think.
Trying to look for gaps here, but it looks like gaps are forming.
Yep, it does look like the gaps are forming. I see Josh too, actually, though he's very, very close to Sophia, and he's going to want to make a move as well. So we've got a tiny little bit of battles here in these big gaps here early on in the Singapore Grand Prix. But still early. Oh, what was that? Maduk that has to go way off to the side. But he gives away both positions.
Looking to overtake Sophia here.
Oh yeah, definitely wants to make the move stick. But we'll see. They're going to go around the back straight. We're right on board with Josh too now.
Definitely takes DRS. Oh, and he's getting really close, and he's definitely going for a move. And
yeah, definitely makes
it look easy.
Oh yeah, it goes down the inside, and there you have it. Josh 2 textbook on Sofian. Sofian thinking of fighting back at least a little bit. Can he get the traction? No, not enough traction to make that argument stick. And Josh 2 jumps into the last point paying position.
Yep, and he is looks like he's gotten better traction than Sofian, because he is definitely not catching her.
Oh no, and I jumped to Mushroom. I thought he was catching Jamie 1, but we'll have to see. El Biku actually overtakes Maduk, so it looks like Maduk definitely having at least a little bit of a problem. He's been very slow the last few laps. Hopefully it's not a car issue for him.
He did mess up in the first turn, and that's how Sofiat and Josh Stu passed him last lap.
Oh no! So we'll have to check in and see. But he's still racing at least for now, so that's good for him. Jamie 1 getting very close to catastrophic on his fight back up the grid. So we'll see if Jamie 1 can make quick work. Oh, and catastrophic actually makes a mistake. Gets a little bit of oversteer into the wall. So Jamie 1, there was a little bit of contact, but he does make it stick. But Jamie 1 actually takes a bit of wing damage in the process. So that's very unfortunate for Jamie 1, but he's going to continue on, keep fighting. As in the background, it looks like Mushroom's trying to make a move on Catastrophic as well. He makes that move. Catastrophic isn't giving it up too easily, but it looks like he's going to have to settle.
Let's see if he gets DRS and tries to fight back. Yeah, he's getting DRS on Mushroom. Let's see if he can fight back.
Oh yeah, we'll see if Catastrophic can fight back and get that position back from Mushroom.
He is getting closer. I don't think.
No, looks like he was a little bit too far, and Mushroom is able to make that move stick. I think Catastrophic has some wing damage as well. It looks like he's missing a little side panel there. But that's a little bit of a heartbreak for Catastrophic as he falls down the order just a little bit.
Even Jordan looks like he's even getting closer to Catastrophic, so he might be even making a move on him too. He's close enough to get DRS.
Oh yeah, Catastrophic losing lots of time with that wing damage. He might just have to pit at the end of this lap just to get on that fresh wing. But
looks like Carter is still trying to catch the pack. He's probably definitely looking for a safety car to come out, but it's looking very thin because the gaps are forming. There's no close racing, and
yeah,
looking tough for him.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Mo. There's lots of gaps here early on the grid. There's not too much racing. Most of the drivers are chasing time trial laps here. As Jordan makes the pass on Catastrophic, who jumps into the pits. He's gonna probably change that front wing, get something a little bit better on there, and just try to power his way back up the grid.
Definitely.
But there you have it, 10 laps in. The gaps are forming. Sukrow 19 currently in the lead. Isakush in second, and Pubrow's at the top three.
Carl Logan and Knight are doing really good. They're 10 positions up from where they started. And it looks like Garmin is the first to pit. He was one of the drivers who started on medium, so it's his first time pitting. Yeah, he's getting on hard, so he might be. It looks like he might be looking to race till the end of in the race.
Yeah, I think so. Do you think 20 laps on the hards is enough? Do you think it'll last long enough?
For Garmin, I feel like if he does his tire management well, and obviously take consideration of virtual safety car or even actual safety car, so you never know. He might just be able to pull it.
Oh yeah, as long as he will jump on board with him. Actually, looks like he came out with a little bit of traffic, so as long as he doesn't have to fight too hard for the traffic, I think it could be a worthy strategy. But the last thing you want is to destroy the tires early on in your stint because you're spending so much time battling the cars in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. He was right behind Josh, and Josh was on mediums. So let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. And I mean, Gerdman's actually pitted himself into this the shortest gap on the grid at the moment, so we'll actually get to watch Gerdman go around and try to make a move on Josh too. It's a yellow flag in sector 2, and oh no, what happened to Josh 2? Yeah, that was Josh 2. Let's ride on board with El Biku. as
Yeah,
he's coming
let's,
around. Oh, there he is. Oh no, he hits the wall.
oh
Completely
no.
misjudges that little S section there, unfortunately. We'll take a second look with Maduk as he goes around as
Let's
well.
see. Oh,
Oh,
let's see if that
no.
would cause a safety car to come out, because then that would be really beneficial for some drivers. Looks like a bunch of drivers are actually pitting. The
Yeah, a bunch of
top,
drivers actually decided they wanted to pit.
yeah. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, yellow flag. So is that a safety car or?
Oh, it looks like that was Gernman. I think he hit the wall a little bit and caused a yellow flag. Josh 2's car disappeared fairly quickly, I noticed. So it does not look like we're getting a safety car at the moment.
Garmin gets into the pit, so he definitely got some damage in the wall, and actually
Yep.
gets a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane.
It takes a penalty, unfortunately, so a little bit of extra pain there. But that's very unfortunate for Josh too, right? As everything was starting to get to a bit of a bore, we had some action pick up here on the race. But
It
surprisingly,
looks like Garmin has switched from hards to mediums, which I'm not quite sure if that counts. I think that still counts. Like he won't get penalized for not switching tire compounds because he was on hards for like one lap and then switched back to medium, so he should be good to be on mediums for the rest of the race if he could or wanted to.
oh yeah, he should be good. We'll see if that strategy can pay out for him.
Sweet Crown is in a pit.
Yep. Oh, Sweet Crown 19 jumps into the pit, so we'll see what tires he decides to put on.
Hards.
He's going on those hard tires. Sweet Crown 19 is. Will he come back out in first, or will Cotton Eye Joe jumps into the pits as well? So he's getting off those medium tires. That might mean It's a Kush can jump into the lead. He's pit one lap earlier, it looked like. Did that pay out for him? It doesn't look like it. It looks like Sweet Crown 19 just comes out in front of him by a few seconds there. But elsewhere we have Scarlow continuing on those medium tires. So he's probably on the oldest tires on the grid right now, 12-lap-old medium tires. ISRL Knight's tires are 12 laps old as well, but he's on the hard tires, so he can go a little bit longer. Remember, he started from the back of the grid, as we see him battling with Pube there. But very impressive to come back up into sixth now, as Pube just overtakes him on those fresher hard tires. But crazy battle. I see Pretzels is getting very close now to Scarlow. Scarlow on those very old, medium tires. Most of the other drivers have gotten off the tires at right around this time, but Scarlow thinks he can keep going. Pretzel's looking to make the move. He throws it down the outside, I guess. He makes the move stick there, and that's Pretzel's up into third position now.
I just realized that, did you just say that Scar Logan hasn't even pitted yet?
No, it doesn't. I don't think he has pit yet. He's on 12-lap old mediums.
Wow. Okay, so Scar Logan is known to make his tires last as much as possible, but it looks like right now he lost the position to Pew. So
yeah,
he might be looking into pitting.
He's going to have
actually.
Yeah, there we go. He's jumping into the pits. That's a good call from Scarlow. He was losing way too much time on those old medium tires.
Yep. Making them last way too long.
Yeah, it looks like he found the fallout and then some. Gurman actually right about to make a move on Carter. Go side by side. Bit of contact there, but it looks like he is able to make the move stick.
So as of now, ISRL Knight is the only driver who hasn't even hit it yet, but he did start on hard, and let's see how long he can make him last.
Yep, we'll see how long he can make him last, and if the strategy of going maybe hard to mediums pays off for him.
Definitely.
So I'm riding with Mushroom right now, so he's looking to try to make a move on Jordan. As they're coming down the start-finish straight. Jordan is doing a good job of keeping his distance, at least for now, but Mushroom is hot on his tail as he's going to want to make the move and work his way back up the race.
Let's see if... Oh, there's a
Yellow flag in sector 3. It looked like that was one of the Williams cars. Oh no, and that's Mushroom. Throws it into the wall. And that's his race over, unfortunately, as he just completely misses his braking point and just completely throws it into the wall at that turn. Very unfortunate for Mushroom, and now we have a full safety car out. And one person who's probably, I would think, very happy about that is ISRL Knight, who, yep, as I suspected, jumps into the pits. Yep. Gets that safety car. I can see him celebrating there from the other side of the room. As
the drivers are waiting for that safety car to come out.
Yep, and there you have it, the safety car. Wow, this race has just been turned on its head right now. Isakush disqualified from the session for ignoring a yellow flag as well.
Oh no!
Oh no, what happened?
Right now.
Oh no, from second position. That's it, his race over just like that.
Wow, he was on a great run. That is, I can't believe that actually happened.
Oh my goodness gracious, what happened there? Oh, what? Everyone's getting disqualified right now.
Oh,
what is going on?
The safety car's not moving, and you're supposed to like...
Controversy. It looks like there's a bit of a glitch. The safety car is not moving.
Yeah, Cube's disqualified, ignoring yellow flag.
And then you get disqualified for ignoring it.
Yep, alright, so it looks like we have a bit of a glitched lobby right now.
It's gonna be a redo at a later date, I think.
Oh no. Looks like ran into a glitched lobby, unfortunately, so
looks like everyone's getting disqualified right now. Is that a glitch?
Yeah, because the safety car is not moving.
So basically the safety car is parked, and if you pass it, you get an illegal overtake. But if you don't, you get disqualified for parking it on the track. So you lose,
so it looks like
you get disqualified either way, because the safety car is just stuck there.
Drivers are reversing.
So we're gonna...
Yep, because the safety car is parked, so you pass the safety car, you take a penalty, and you get disqualified, or you don't pass it, you park the car, and you're out.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
So everyone is getting disqualified, so this will have to be a definite restart for the race.
Yep, I'm just not sure if we're doing it, how we're going to restart it now, or if we're going to postpone to a later date. We'll have to see. I mean, it looks like the safety car now has finally decided it wanted to move, but not after ridding its way of the grid.
Wow. Yeah, it disqualified 6 people. I'm sure the Discord is gonna be on fire right now.
Oh yeah, I must be at the moment. What controversy.
What I can gather.
We'll see. I mean, we're postponing, because we do have...
Oh, but that's heartbreaking. Just as the race got turned around on its head, they had a bit of a glitch in the safety car.
Looks like if we do restart it, it might be at 25%, which would be like a 15-lap race, and it would completely change the whole strategy.
Oh yeah.
Certain drivers might just stick to one tire, which would probably just be hard, and just stick, but obviously you do have to change, or else you get change tire compounds, or you will get disqualified.
We're probably going to restart it as a 25% since we're like exactly at the halfway point with the grid.
Alright, yeah, so it looks like a 25% race might be the solution that we're going after here.
I'm thinking postpone, to be honest. Just postpone it through to the last race of the season.
Okay.
Because, like, yeah, half the grid got disqualified.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess we're just waiting to see if this race is gonna be postponed or it'll be at 25%. So is that gonna be a vote for the
It's going to be
drivers
too much
or
trouble
it would be too much trouble?
to postpone. Because, well, it's because we can't do 25%. We have to postpone. And we can't restart it. It's too late for that.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's too... That's Easter, though. Oh, but then no one's going to do anything because of the virus. So we'll either make it during the Easter break or we'll make it at the end of the season. Okay? Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to postpone it to the Easter break because I don't think anyone is going to be leaving the house.
So what happened is that you didn't realize, but you and whatever car was ahead of you slowed down so much in that corner. You guys were 3 seconds back on the safety car path. Or the Delta. Yeah, on the Delta. No, but see, for me, I was 3 seconds back, so I just gunned it out of that corner, and then it switched to go racing, like, right as I got to you, so I let go of the gas just a little bit to make sure, and then I set this on the inside.
So we're postponing pretty much? We're postponing?
We might, I'm still trying to figure it out, but... Okay. I don't think this matters. Okay, we're gonna do 25%.
25?
We're gonna do 25%.
We're doing the 25?
What?
We're doing the 25?
25 right now.
Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're going to do a 25% race to finish up the Singapore Grand Prix, so I'm going to shut this stream off, and then once we get in, I'm going to start up the news stream, so I will see you all there.